look at you in all of your beautiful fall harvest colors.
Well, thanks.
I like
Tis the season, you know?
It is the season. So I'm a summer girl, but we are heading into fall, and I'm okay with that as long as it stays a little bit warm-ish.
I don't believe you.
Right? I'm like a little bit okay with it. But this makes me happy about it because you can entertain, you can have some fun in fall. The temperature's a little bit more temperate. You can, you know, chill out a little bit and have those outdoor parties. This is sort of summertime, and we're going to change it to fall.
Yeah, let's transition the table. So what I really wanted to help people with today is, for starters, you don't have to go buy everything brand new just because the season changes.
You know what? We can't. I just spent all my money on vacation.
Right. And good for you for that. That's a good place to spend, I think, on your money. So if you've got kind of the basics, which most of us have, I think. You're eating on plates, hopefully, and using cutlery. Yes, I will judge you if you're not. I don't usually, but that I will. So you've got the basics. Your table might right now look something along these lines.
This is beautiful.
We've got a botanical themed type tablecloth.
Yep.
We've got a fresh table arrangement. This happens to be just fresh basil,
you know. It smells so good.
I know, doesn't it? It does.
Very nice.
I always like it in the middle of a table in the warmer seasons. But whatever yours might be, whatever your theme is right now in your warm weather type table, sitting in your dining room or outside, you may have dove into the pink trend, and you might have a little bit of pink, pastel napkins, things like that. This is kind of what we're dealing with now.
Yes.
We're going to transition it as the weather does, kind of in 3 steps.
Okay.
But before we get into that, let's go over the basics.
Okay.
So I'm using here, I got all these things from HomeSense.
These are beautiful.
And I just love these plates. And as you notice, they're like a light gray. And if you're someone who doesn't want that stark white plate, because I know that's not for everybody, then I highly recommend a light gray plate. It transitions to every season. It goes into every style. You can do modern and more traditional or transitional like these ones. As you can see, they match with all these kind of pastel type colors, but as we go, I'm going to keep the plates the same.
Yeah.
I'm also going to keep the tablecloth the same.
Okay.
We're pulling out the mints and the lighter colors now, but stick with me and we'll pull out the other colors a little bit later.
Lovely.
And just as a quick refresher, we've got our cutlery, and you don't have to go crazy for cutlery.
Yeah.
You start on the outside on the left with your salad fork and your dinner fork on the inside, and then your knife on the right. Okay, this is just the basics.
And then do we eat like this? No.
Well, no, let's not.
Okay, so it's really good actually to do a little refresher on these because it's good to teach the kids and all of that.
Remind us, we've been eating burgers in the barbecue for a while. And same thing, I set the table with stemless wine glasses. They are still absolutely 100% a thing. I don't think they're going anywhere, and I love them because they're used for everything. You can put red wine, you can put white wine, you can put mixed drinks, you can put juice, water, milk, you name it, it goes into this glass.
Yes.
So if you're going to have only one glass, if you're small space living or just simplified living, I recommend, I still highly, highly recommend the stemless wine glass.
Yeah, you're always going to feel fancy if you're drinking a glass of milk.
Yeah,
right? It's cute.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's switch it to pre-fall or beginning fall.
Yeah, like as the weather warms up. So we're going to remove the napkins. I'm going to put you to work here.
Okay.
We're going to remove these. And behind us here, we're going to grab some of these. So this season, you can do the napkins, Tracy, and I'll do this.
Okay.
We'll take this pink pillow off because pink is out for this season.
You're gone, Pink.
Why,
you're
Pink?
fired.
We like you, but you're out.
Okay.
So as Tracy's putting on napkins that have that kind of more natural, like
stone, bone,
oatmeal,
right?
Exactly, that organic vibe.
Yeah.
That's bringing in that kind of warmer tone. I threw down a throw in the chair. That's nice to have. A little bit of texture on the pillow.
That's nice.
Pillows and throws on dining room chairs. I get it. Some people are going to say they're not that practical.
Yeah.
But they look really nice and finish off your room when you're not using the table. If you want to remove that when you eat, then go ahead.
Yeah. I want a pillow on everything. I like the lower
support.
lumbar support. Yeah. It makes it a little bit more comfy, right?
Yeah, why not?
We're switching
So we're going to take away the fresh basil, and we're going to bring in a color that's going to just brighten it up but darken it at the same time. And yes, I just said 2 contrasting things. We're going to brighten it up because it's a color that's totally different from the tablecloth.
Yeah.
And we're bringing in what a really hot trend is.
It anchors it.
It does, yes.
Right? It anchors it and it makes it a little bit more deep and it's getting a little bit colder, so it's lovely.
Yes. And so as you can see, we're in the warmer tones here. But let's take it up a notch and go into our harvest table vibe, okay?
Fair.
So we're going to take away, I'll give you a little tip on this napkin ring, actually. These napkin rings are actually just wooden craft rings. They're raw wood. You can paint them, and I got them from Amazon. You can buy them for a couple of dozen for next to nothing.
Beautiful.
And they make the perfect napkin rings. I use them all year round.
Good.
So now I'll put
And they look fancy.
And they do. And you can paint them if you had like wanted them to match or something if you're crafty.
Oh, look at these.
As you can see, you're bringing in a darker toned napkin here. We're embracing the pumpkin. So there's a pumpkin napkin ring. You might already have those from a previous year.
She has to do pumpkins this way because she's like anti-cartoony pumpkins.
You're outing me, I know.
Yeah, like
I'm
you
not
don't.
a fan
It has
of
to be
that.
stylized and a little bit like not.
A little bit more sophisticated, a sophisticated way to bring in the pumpkin, but you still want those seasonal flair. And this doesn't necessarily have to be your Thanksgiving table. We're not there yet.
Yeah.
It's pumpkin season, you know, so you can embrace that. At this time of year without it being Thanksgiving season. Now, that being said, when Thanksgiving season comes around, if you want to add like these pumpkin motifs, then you go right ahead and maybe your Thanksgiving pillow and you can be set with that. And if you want to go even one shade darker, you could bring in flowers of this deep, deep tone as well. Whatever kind of floats your boat.
I love it.
So see, there wasn't a few accessories here and there, and you've kept all the major stuff the same.
I'm not even sweating. Well, a little bit, but not much. Shoana, that was so beautiful. I love it. It makes me excited to entertain. I think we're all sort of getting back into the habit of entertaining now after many years of not, so thank you for that.